Hello everybody, here's Natasha Koo, and today I would love for us to talk about the critical voice. So everyone has it. It's when you get thoughts that might be negative or ones that are telling you that you can't do something. So welcome to everyone who are joining, and let's dive straight in. So what do you do when those thoughts come? A lot of time, if you're not mindful, you actually don't know they're even happening. So a lot of these thoughts can be completely unconscious, as in it happens throughout the day and we are unaware of it. And that can have a huge impact because sometimes we believe them then if we are not aware of it and we're not mindful that they're coming along and conscious that it's happening, we begin to believe everything that's happening, and that might take us to a place where we feel down, where we feel like we can't do something, where we don't feel like we're powerful and we are who we need to be. So the great thing is that we can actually do something about this. So let's just take a moment to feel into what happens to you, or how do you react when you get a negative thought in your head. So imagine, perhaps have an example in your mind. For example, if you spilled some kind of water or tipped over a cup at an event or at dinner, do you just say, "Oh, that was stupid of me," or do you say something like, "I can't believe I did that," or "Is everyone watching?" Or these thoughts that might come to your mind when you think you screwed up. So when that happens, think about a previous experience where you kind of felt that way, like, oh, I gotta fix this, or okay, I better do something about this. What happened in your mind, and what were the thoughts that were coming through, and how did you react to them? Did you believe them? Did you just take them as truth? Did you question it? Were you aware of these thoughts and this voice in your head? And afterwards, whatever reaction you had, how did you feel afterwards? So my guess is that, if you just took it for truth, or you really believed in it, or you kind of built upon the idea like, "Oh, that was stupid," or how could I have done that? Then that, just saying it, makes me feel anxious, gives me stress. So if we do believe certain thoughts and we choose not to become mindful and actually fully aware that we do have a choice, that when we do have a thought, we have the opportunity to let it go or to change it up completely. So what I learned yesterday, because I was talking to a friend who went to Muji and did a whole retreat, she was talking about this critical voice, and whenever we have such a reaction to things, and that little voice starts coming and saying all sorts of things, it could be negative, and when it is negative, we have choices. So I'm just gonna share with you what we can do. So one of the ways is just to hear it, and then just like someone knocking on your door, we have the opportunity to open it, engage with that person who's at our door, or just let them ring and then wait for them to go away. So that's one of the ways. It's just to be like, okay, that's there, no biggie. Doesn't mean that I have to take it as truth. Breathe in, exhale, let it go. Just be like, almost like someone annoying who's in the back of your head. I understand that you're trying to help me or save me from harm or lead me in a certain direction. But if it's not the direction that you want to go, then you don't need to have it. So a great way is to let it go, and with the exhale, easy. So breathe in, okay, I've got that thought, no problem. Exhale and just let it dissipate. Don't give it or feed it any more energy than it needs. So that's one way to let it go, to let go of that thought completely, to not let it control you. And another way, when I talked to my friend, and she learned this at the Muji's retreat, is to actually laugh it off. Listen to it and be like, "Oh, it's you again," and just laugh at it. I think it's a great thing to do because, why not? Why not laugh at this idea, at this thought which we do not agree with? We don't have to take it seriously. It's a choice. So if you want, if you hear whatever thought in your head and you just say, that's not true, I'm not with it, I'm not going to take this on, then laugh at it. That's another way of really simply and lightly just letting it go. And what a great release to just like laugh at yourself or laugh at the voices in your head which you don't agree with. So thanks for joining me. Hello there. And one more thing, this is pretty much a joke, but I can see it working, is I read this on Facebook. It's just hilarious. Another way to kind of not take your negative thoughts seriously, to not listen to your critical voice, is to imagine that this voice is coming from Donald Trump. So he's saying things like, you're not good enough, that's not okay, how dare you do that, you screwed up again. If Donald Trump's saying that to me, I'll be like, screw off, just get away. You're a joke. So that's another great way, just to imagine someone who you think is a complete joker, someone who, you just don't take seriously, and imagine that they are telling you what to do and telling you that you're not enough, that it's not okay, and telling you all these negative things, and just be like, I'm not gonna listen to that guy, because I don't respect that guy, I don't trust that guy, I don't agree with him. So another way is to imagine that the critical voice, those negative thoughts, are coming from Donald Trump or someone else at the same, caliber. So those are my tips today. Those are all 3. Feel free to give them a try, because it does happen. It's a fact that we will have negative thoughts. It's a fact that we will be critical on ourselves or hard on ourselves sometimes. So the wonderful thing is that we can do something about it. So I listed, just to recap, 3 different ways to, tackle this. So the first way is to inhale, acknowledge it, actually be mindful and conscious that it's happening. Exhale, let it go. And the key here for the first tip is that you actually have to know that it's happening. So it needs that consciousness, it needs that awareness in you to be like, okay, today I set the intention that I will be more mindful of what's happening inside me, and I will become more aware of what I don't want to keep in my head. So that's step 1, just let it go with exhale as it comes. And then step 2, that was to just like hear the voice, hear that, and laugh at it. Just be like, that is ridiculous. I'm not going to believe that. I know it's happening again, but I'm not going to take it seriously, and I'm just going to laugh at that voice that's telling me that I'm not good enough and telling me negative stuff, which does not help. So laugh at it, make it lighter, and just let it go through laughing. And then the third step is to imagine that those critical voices, those thoughts, are coming from someone who you just like take as a joke, that you don't take very seriously, and who you dislike and would never kind of take their advice. So that's another great way to make fun of it. But just imagine that their voice is there and that they're saying it to you, and no way would you ever trust them or believe them. So those are the tips. I hope you like it, and give them a try. Let me know how it goes. And as always, if you want to dive deeply more into yourself, just like completely flow with self-love, feel enough, feel that you're loved, then just check out my 21-day self-love challenge. It's amazing. It's really impactful, and it's completely free. So you can find that at femininespace.com. And if you want like more discussion on this, you want to get in on what's happening in my group, it's also free, and just join us at femininetribe.com, and we're all there just waiting for you to party. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead, try it out, because we can listen to so many theories, we can listen to so many tools, but unless we actually give them a try, we do it, we make changes in our lives, like we actually embody it, nothing is really going to change. We can think about it over and over again and have wonderful philosophies and things in our minds, but until you do something, go ahead and do it. Trust in yourself that you can, and live it out, then magic happens. So I wish you that magic, and I've given everything that you need to go ahead and do that. So that's it for today. Wish you lots of love. Here's Natasha again from Feminine Space, and I look forward to reading your comments of how things went. And that's it. So enjoy this, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And always just laugh at those negative thoughts, because we do have a choice, and we can when we want to not let them control us. So that's it. Love you lots.